Hi, my name is Christopher Robert Ramos, son of Cheryl and Robert Ramos. I have attended Cornerstone for 2 years. My favorite memory from Cornerstone would be the time that we decided to play an April Fool's joke on Miss Anderson. We thought it would be funny if we hid from her before she got back to class. Whitney, Christine, and I, however, made the mistake of hiding outside of the classroom in a closet. After about 5 minutes, we looked into the classroom and there was Miss Anderson teaching away. She turned to us and said, "Y'all need to get demerits, y'all are late." We thought she was kidding and was playing an April Fool's joke on us, but come to find out she wasn't. It's a lot funnier now than it was then. After I graduate from Cornerstone, I plan to go to Angelo State University and work on my basics until I decide what I want to do for sure. My greatest blessing from Cornerstone would be that you can learn in a Christian environment and it's okay to say God in the school, and your teachers are like your friends and your friends are all Christians. I would like to thank God for getting me through everything and for bringing me this far in my life. I want to thank my parents for bringing me up in a good atmosphere and a good loving home. I want to thank my mom for teaching me so much about God and raising me as a Christian. I would like to thank the rest of my family for being good influences on me and always being there when I need someone to talk to. I want to thank Miss Anderson for teaching me so much that I never knew about God in the last 2 years. I would also like to thank my friends for everything they've done for me and for always being someone I can talk to or whenever I need a laugh. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and thank you for coming. My name is Sheldonia Chantal Simmers. I am the daughter of Jeffrey Lee and Sheldonia Caprice Simmers. I have been attending Cornerstone for the last 4.5 years. A favorite memory of mine would have to be during the review sessions in Miss Holden's class. She would turn to a page, tell us to highlight a phrase, and then she would say, in a way only she could, "Flip, flip, 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 flip," until we got to the next page that she wanted highlighted. To say that I have a greatest blessing would be wrong, because all of God's blessings over the past few years have been great. There is no way my family should have been able to send 7 children to Cornerstone Christian School on the salary of a non-commissioned officer and a high school graduate. I plan to leave with my grandparents in a few days, drive to North Carolina, and attend North Carolina Central University. From there, I plan to transfer to Duke University and finish my undergraduate work. After undergraduate school, I plan to attend law school and become a lawyer. I would like to thank my parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, extended family, and friends for all that you have done for me. I would like to send out a special thanks to my brothers and sisters for making my life so eventful. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Bye.
Hello, I am Trisha Gail Mathis. the one and only daughter of my beloved parents, Dell Leroy and LaVonda Cheryl Mathis. I have attended Cornerstone for a total of 4 years, including K-4 and 10th through 12th grade. The one memory that stands out in my mind the most is when the senior class, along with a few others, decided it'd be a good idea to play Marco Polo on the playground equipment. I was swinging from pole to pole and planned to land on a step, but instead missed and ran my leg into the ledge of the platform. I stood up and thought everything was fine until Chris started screaming, "Trisha, you have a hole in your leg!" Everyone started gathering around and I began laughing because, well, I had a hole in my leg. After this incident, we all decided that Marco Polo would probably be best played just in the pool. God has given me so many blessings throughout my life. Some include being able to come to Cornerstone, having parents who want me to have a great education in a Christian environment, and having the chance to meet so many wonderful people who have made an impact in my life. After graduation, I plan to attend Angelo State University, find a culinary arts school with the training I need, and then I would like to open my own restaurant and catering service. Throughout my walk, there have been those who have been there my entire life, and those who have come in and out, but all have added to my life's experience and helped me grow. I want to thank my parents for their love and persistent parenting. Dad, you are an amazing leader and dedicated husband and father. Thank you for playing your role in my life. And even though I'm graduating, I will always be your little girl. Mom, thank you for leaving the example you have left for me. I only pray that I become at least half the woman you are. I would also like to thank my brothers for adding to my experience while growing up. To my grandparents, thank you for your love and support, and I promise the spoilage didn't hurt too much either. I love you all very much. To my friends, you are a blessing that I do not know what I would do without. Thank you for always being there for me when I need you. I appreciate all that you have done. To all those who have taught me through the years, thank you for giving me the gift of knowledge. Without it, I would not be here today. And to Mrs. Anderson, you are the best senior teacher I have ever had. And secretly, I know we are your favorite senior class. Good luck, class of 2006. In a little while, you will be seniors. Represent your class well. I would also like to thank all of you for being here today to share this moment with us. Mahalo.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lynn Rodriguez. I'm the daughter of Jan and Floyd Pettit and Michael and Vicki Rodriguez. I have attended Cornerstone for 6 years. One of my favorite memories is when we were in Hawaii at the Ionian Palace. Chris, Chantal, and I saw Mr. and Mrs. Anderson talking, so we went over to talk to them. As we were talking, we heard this loud bang. As we all turned to look, we saw this lady holding her head saying, "Oh, I thought it was a door," because she had walked into the glass partition. Chantal and I looked at each other and started laughing to ourselves. As we both looked at Chris, he started laughing out loud, saying, "Oh my gosh, he thought it was a door." So we all started laughing out loud. Miss Anderson then grabbed all of us and said, "We are leaving right now before we get asked to leave." Mr. Anderson turned to her and said, "No, honey, we have to check for nose prints first." As Miss Anderson replied, "No, honey, we have to leave before we get asked to." So Chris, Chantal, and I ran out laughing. One of my greatest blessings is getting to attend Cornerstone, where God and education come together. We get to learn about God in every aspect of life and get to meet the Christian friends that we have. My future plans are to attend ASU and take my basic classes, then start training to become a firefighter and do bull riding on the side, of course. I'd like to thank God, first of all, for everything that He has given me, all the blessings and family and friends that He has blessed me with. I'd like to thank my parents for sending me to Cornerstone and always helping me and being there for me when I needed it. I'd like to thank my family for also being there and helping me through all of my hard times. I'd like to thank my classmates for always being there and helping me up when I was down. I'd like to thank Miss Holden for being the wonderful teacher she was. I never thought school could be fun until I was in her 8th grade class. I'd like to thank Miss Anderson also for always putting up with our class during our most spontaneous moments. And I'd like to thank all of y'all for coming.
Hello, my name is Whitney Yvette Woodfin. I'm the daughter of Lloyd and Sherry Woodfin. I've been attending Cornerstone my entire school career. My favorite memory at Cornerstone would have to be giving Mrs. Anderson the opportunity to experience so many firsts. The greatest blessing I have received at Cornerstone would have to be from my parents, who have allowed me to attend here from K4 to 12th grade. After graduation, I plan on attending Baptist Bible College in Springfield, Missouri, where I will study missions, youth ministries, and children's ministries. I would like to get married and have kids one day while serving the one who created me. First of all, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for graciously saving me and teaching me that love can be unconditional. I would like to thank my youth pastor, Chad Hulsey, and his wife, Tracy, for always encouraging me to do my best, because that is all God wants from me. I would like to thank all of my friends, family, and teachers throughout the years for their support. I would like to first thank my Grandpa Het for coming all the way from El Paso to see me graduate today. You mean the world to me. I would also like to thank my Meemaw for always being strong and teaching me to be courageous. I would like to thank my Pawpaw for teaching me that love is the most important thing. I would like to thank my brother Davis for giving me the opportunity to master the character trait of patience. I would also like to thank my adoptive brothers Elijah and Jacoby for reminding me that miracles can become realities. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents, who have been so wonderful throughout the entire 18 years of my life. Without you, none of this would be possible. God has so graciously blessed me with the 2 best parents in the entire world. Thank you all for coming today. I love you all.
Hello, my name is Christine Michelle Anderson. I am the daughter of Patricia Anderson Morrison and Douglas Ray Anderson. I have greatly enjoyed the past 4 years here at Cornerstone. I have many wonderful memories, so many, in fact, it's hard to narrow it down to just one.
We've had many funny incidences that have happened that goes as far as Chris ripping his pants during recess, to Whitney being the first ever to spill a drink in the back of Mrs. Anderson's vehicle. We've had Becca fall down the stairs with crutches, Trisha prancing around as the hamburger fairy, and Chantal showing all of us up with her dancing techniques. And of course, no one will ever forget all of Angela's funny remarks and humorous actions. I think attending Cornerstone has been one of the greatest blessings in my life. I plan on attending the Texas College of Cosmetology after I graduate. I plan on receiving my degree as a professional skincare analyst and makeup artist. I would like to thank all of my family and friends who have supported me throughout the years, especially my mom. You have been there with me through so many things and have offered such great support, and I thank you and love you. I would also like to thank Mrs. Anderson and Mr. Rowe, and for all of your support and prayers and love. I'd also like to thank my friends. You are not only my classmates, best friends, and family, but also wonderful influences in my life. I love you all greatly, and I thank you for everything you've done. And I thank everybody who has played any part in my life that has helped me mature into the person I am today. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angela Ye, daughter of Peter and Linda Ye. I have attended Cornerstone Christian School for 10.5 years. I have many wonderful memories here at Cornerstone, but perhaps my most prominent memory occurred in Hawaii with my senior class. We had just come back to the hotel from the beach, and Trisha was holding on to Christopher's room key. Well, someone had this great idea that one of us should hide in his room, and I, of course, volunteered. After Trisha gave Chris his room key and he unsuspectingly went into his room, I jumped out of the closet laughing and screaming like a lunatic. I scared Christopher so badly that he thought he was going to be killed by a mad cleaning lady. I laugh even now when I picture his face and how high he jumped into the air, waving his arms in frantic little circles. I did, however, get in trouble later for being in his room, but I think it was a worthwhile experience. I have many wonderful blessings here at Cornerstone where God and education come together. One of these blessings would have to be my knowledge and love of Christ. Through the courses at Cornerstone, I am able to distinguish between the ideas of the world and the knowledge of God. I only pray that I will have enough courage and faith to always live and stand for Jesus. I plan to attend Baylor University, where I will major in biology and hopefully graduate as soon as possible so that I can go on to medical school and begin my career as a doctor before I'm an old maid. I would like to thank Miss Anderson for never letting me get too much out of control and my friends for always encouraging me and making me laugh. I would also like to thank my grandparents for always taking care of me. 谢谢婆婆跟公公，愿你们每次照顾我。 And lastly, I would like to thank my parents for always providing me with everything so that I would never have to know what it is like to be without. Thank you, I love all of you, and I wish each one of you happiness.
the class of 2005. Aloha and thank you for coming.